Hey Young Titans, Mr. Sear here with hopefully the quickest tutorial ever in Photoshop. It should be very short. We're going into Photoshop. I'm going to file new, and this is going to be my name project 1. Name project 1, and my name, my initial, my grade. I'm going to change this to inches, make sure that this is 11, and this is 8.5. And we want to go with a resolution of 150. So press OK. We have a nice big piece of paper here. First step is going to be to go into our text, and we're just going to click once over here. Notice that in the options area, as usual, we could change things. We could even change this to a number that's not in here, so I'm going to make it 100. You want to go with a different, anything other than Myriad Pro as your font. I've already snuck in here and chose Rockwell Extra Bold, but you want to probably pick a different font for each letter that has the best chance of making this project really cool. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to type my letter, which is going to be an S for the first letter in my first name. I'm then going to, this part's important by the way, I'm then going to click the Move tool, which is going to allow me to not only move it and transform it with Command T, but if I don't get it off the text and transformation to clear both those functions off, I just did that by pressing return, actually I'm going to Command T to turn it. If I don't do that, it won't let me do the next step, which is trying to pull in a picture from Safari. So I'm going to go quickly to Safari, and I want to type in Google first of all. I want to type in anything that looks cool. Lava looks pretty cool. Actually, lava looks hot. I lied. But we're going to find a nice picture of lava and move the window over here so that we could just literally drag it right into our page. Again, this will not work if I have a transformation open or if my cursor is flashing, which will happen if you leave it on the text tool. Alright, so I'm now working with this. I have my auto select selected here on my move tool, so I can grab either layer as I'm working. Command T will allow me to make this a lot bigger so that my letter could fit over it. Return, which is what I want to happen. And I can see that since my letter is below it, I'm going to bring it up. Okay. So I'm going to move it right over my lava. And I'm going to go to my magic wand tool, which may be hidden. It may be hidden underneath this tool, which is called the quick selection tool. So you might have to hold that down to access this. You're going to select your letter, and it will only work if you're on the text layer. And then you're going to go down to this layer and press Command C. What that's doing is you're actually, I'm going to blank this out for a minute, you're actually copying this, okay, what's inside this on this layer. So now when I return to the text layer and press Command V, and now I can shut this layer off because I don't need it anymore, I have an awesome letter S that's made out of lava. So you could use this to write out your names, or maybe the name of your girlfriend or your favorite One Direction celebrity, or whatever it is that you want to put in there that's obviously appropriate for school. But the next thing you should do is double click right over here in the blue space on the layer in the layers area, and that'll allow you to add a stroke. Maybe a bevel and emboss might look really cool on this. You know that if you click the words, you know, because you've done it in other projects, you could change the size of the stroke. You can also add a drop shadow to it. That's another one of the best things that you can add to make it really pop out and look cool. So I just showed you how to put images that you bring in from the internet onto different letters and different texts. I'm going to not do the whole project in front of you because I promise this video will be short, but you swim around in here, explore, and see what each of these things do. The bevel and emboss area is also a really cool area to play with stuff and see how things show up. There you go. So that's how I make my letters for this name project. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. There's not a part 2 or anything. This is the whole thing. Of course, as a final part, after you type in your whole name and put textures or whatever you want on every single one, you might want to throw in something as a nice background, but I think you've learned how to do that from other projects. So I'm going to sign off. Please leave appropriate comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.